So this is interesting. This is a little bit of a history of the old, some of the old buildings and towns around town. Oakey Butter Factory, original building 1902, and it burnt down in 1912. Rebuilt a year later. It seems to be a common theme here. Oakey history. And the railway history. Pause to read, of course. And here comes a train, coal train, loaded with coal. That would not be going into Brisbane like that, because the carriages, they're the old type and they're open top. So this will probably be going to the coal station up north from Ackland Mine. And that's all we've got now is freight trains. We don't have passenger trains now. They've stopped them all. The time to get to Brisbane was too long. Lots of autographing on them. Full of coal. And it just keeps on going and going and going. Definitely not going to Brisbane though. It's doesn't have enough engines. It would have a mid-engine and end engines to get through the range. It's not the power that they need, not the engine power. It's the braking power they need, that it needs. And you can see that that's got no engine on it. So limited braking power on that one. So they'll be going north to the power station. There's a really big power station. Can't remember the name of it. No, it's C1 and C2. C2 is the newer one, but it keeps breaking down. And that was built in 1996 or something like that. And then there's C1 was built in the 80s, and they're keeping that one running, but they're going to close down C2 in by 2035, I think. So they say Queensland is a lagger on shutting down its coal plants, but I think the government just wants to, well, the electric, well, it is a government owns electric in Queensland. I think they want to see how other states cope, because there's been reports that New South Wales and Victoria are going to have brownouts because they're shutting down their coal stations and they've got nothing to really supplement them. And she's limping. Why are you limping? We're not that far away from the car, but I've got to check that. She's limping on her right foot. She might have stepped on something, so I'll check that. Don't worry, she's fine. Not limping anymore. It was a 5-star thorn, big thorn. It was got in between, past the pads and into the, I don't know what you call it, but the soft part of her foot. So she let me pull it out. She's very thankful. She's much better, Dad.